Brian Hoagland here with Hoaglandscape. Morning everyone, it's Brian Hoagland with Hoaglandscape, and today we are in Charlotte, North Carolina to begin another great project, another pondless waterfall. It's gonna go down this slope right here. I had the luxury and honor of serving this couple for years as their go-to landscaping guy. Always wanted to do a pondless waterfall on this slope, and they finally gave me the go-ahead, so let me tell you about it. Here's the slope itself. Definitely not much to look at right now. It's got some struggling juniper in here, and we're gonna have a winding 15-foot stream down this slope, complete with landscaping. It's gonna look great. We've already done some maintenance in the backyard. They had a bunch of vine growth and other problems back here, like you see way down there. Property goes to that rock line, boulder line right there, and we cleared all this up and laid pine needles, so it's looking nice. Got a nice viewing area up on the balcony for the water feature. Unfortunately, there's a wall down here, so they won't be able to see it from this patio, but they're gonna really enjoy it. We'll get you right smack where the middle of the stream will be, and then you can see what a view they're gonna have from that balcony. We are getting ready to rock Charlotte, North Carolina. So one of the biggest challenges we have with this job is access. The only way down to the waterfall area is gonna be down the left side of the property, and as you can see, it is really sloped. No grass can grow on this slope. A lot of exposed roots. They've got a drainage issue here. We're gonna turn this into a dry creek bed after we're finished with their pondless waterfall. We are going to rent a small dingo and bring down the boulders back and forth that way. Unfortunately, that eliminates the possibility of working with some bigger stones, which we prefer to do, but we're gonna have what we call two-man size boulders, meaning two men can pick them up. It'll still look natural and it'll still look really good. I'm not too concerned about that. I do like to work with heavier boulders just because it gives it an even more natural look, but we'll make sure to really put a lot of moss on this one and really dress it up so it gives it that natural look. Here's another area where we're gonna have to address the drainage, run that to the dry creek bed, and that dry creek bed's gonna come out right in this riprap area. So we are using an 𝑚 4,000 to 8,000 pump on this, and to get maximum volume we want to use 3-inch flex pipe. So Raphael and Perez are working on sizing that for the pump. Here's the pump. We'll put in the adapter for the 3-inch hose, and we should be good to go. Okay, we're on the job site for day 2. Quite frankly, things are very much a challenge. We are having a heck of a time getting machinery to get our rocks back here. We were able to get them this far yesterday, but then our dingo would not allow us to get up this hillside. So now we're bringing an excavator that's due to come today, try to start moving these stones up this hill to our water feature. Obviously the guys dug out a lot by hand because we didn't have an excavator here. I got the blocks in. Next we'll put liner in. We just did a dry fitting here, and next we'll have the liner. All right, so the underlayment is in, and now Perez is gonna go down in the hole and smooth it all out. He did a fantastic job with the underlayment, so we'll see how he can do with the liner. Now Raphael and Kevin are gonna cut another piece of underlayment so we can protect the top of our liner from the jagged edges of the aqua blocks, if there are any. So we have a little situation. We have a drainage pipe, a 6-inch drainage pipe, probably from the foundation, running up to where we're gonna do our pondless waterfall. We disconnected it and then it runs right here. But now we gotta find the source of where it needs to go. So Raphael's gonna be digging into it, and then we'll try to reroute it through here But we got to dig down pretty deep for our waterfalls because we're going up slope. So it's going to just take a little search. Okay, so we've got our first waterfall in right now. This is our waterfall rock, and then we got our framing boulders. And what we like to do, yes, we want to backfill with soil because we want all the water to not go here, we want it to go over. So what I do, or what I was taught by other professionals, is what you do is just lay in, shoot some foam in here. You want to keep it about 2 inches from the top. That way your level will be 2 inches lower than the waterfall stone for our pebbles, which will make up the difference. And we're gonna also do the same thing with our framing rocks, so no water leaks through there. Want everything coming off this stone. Now we'll simply lift the liner over, and that will complete the process after we backfill with soil. All right, we're not just gonna give you one, but we're gonna give you 2 professional tips today. This is where our next waterfall is gonna go. What we do is dig the stream back a little bit so the water kind of pools in this area. That's what it does in nature. In the past, we made the mistake of leaning it forward, and it just doesn't look as natural. That pooling effect, it looks more like Mother Nature. So that's what we're doing here. We're also paying attention to sight lines, and I'm gonna put this waterfall right here because up here is the viewing area, mostly where they're gonna be. They will enjoy that view of the waterfall completely. So I just can't wait. It's gonna look great. All right, we are on day 4 of our project in Charlotte, North Carolina, and we should have running water today. Now let's take a look. Doing our moss detail right now as the guys do the edging. The client has a lot of great moss just right over here. Just growing in this bed on top of lava rock. So I've been harvesting the heck out of that stuff. I'm using as much as I can. Really lends a natural look to the waterfall. We've got our 1-watt LED lights in. This ought to be a cool waterfall. That little indentation right there, and this should be able to get some pretty good action. And then this light will cast a glow underneath the fall, which should look really good. We'll totally hide the spillway. So it's a 15-foot long feature. Also going to be putting in the landscape today. We've got around the Pondless, we're going to use these toe ticklers. This is called Platt's Black. This is Creeping Jenny, which is a great plant to put in the water or out. It will grow rapidly, and sometimes we'll have to just pull some out, but it really lends another natural look to the waterfalls. Kevin's installing our wiring up our 1-watt lights. Perez is planting. We've got some ostrich ferns that'll get 3 feet tall in those areas. Got a beautiful Japanese maple. Got some encore azaleas. Tip on azaleas, encore azaleas in specific, they need to be fertilized after these blooms die out. Fertilize them again, bloom again in summer, and after that bloom falls off, fertilize them again, and they'll bloom up until December in the frost here in the state of North Carolina anyway. Up further north, obviously not. But this is looking good. We're gonna put pine needle down because of the slope. I've always preferred pine bark mulch, but it's gonna work out fine. We have finished up our project in Charlotte, finally. After 3 consecutive days of rain, we've been able to knock this thing out. So let's take you around here. I had to reseed the lawn here because this was our only access, and it's just kind of patched it up with some seed. They really had a drainage issue back here, so we made this dry creek bed. It's about 70 feet long. There's just no grass that'll grow on this side. You can see that's just moss, which actually is a good lawn substitute these days for a greener earth. But here we have the dry creek bed. Added some boulders here and there just to add a little realism. All the way down here to the main drain right here, and then it'll just come out through here. The piece de resistance, we created this bed with a Pondless waterfall. Beautiful final fall. Harvested a lot of moss to put on the boulders right from his beds. Creeping Jenny here that gets a little water. More moss here.
predominantly a shade hillside, so it should do very well, the moss, in this circumstance. Coming on up here, small waterfall here. Then turning around here, mascot spillway. And there it is, coming out of the slope. A lot of stonework, just boulders in the landscape to improve the naturalism, to make it look like this wasn't just plopped here today, it's been here. The landscape, as it matures, will make it look even better. So we're really excited about this one. Hope you like it. Please, if you would do us a favor, subscribe, comment, like, share. All those things will help grow our channel so we can get more videos out to you in the wonderful world of Hoaglandscape.
I think we rocked another one in Charlotte.